Well, hello there, everybody. How you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah. A little bit of smooth jazz to start out the day. How about that? Man, whenever I was a delivery driver for Mr. Goodsense, I would listen to smooth jazz. Because here in St. Louis, we had a was it smooth jazz 105.5? I don't remember it. But we had a smooth jazz station, and it always kept me calm. I never listened to fast, aggressive music whenever I was delivering. So I always listened to this, and it always calmed me down, and I drove the speed limit and everything else. So how are we doing? Are we coping? I hit the copium a little hard earlier, but no news from Rockstar today, sadly, and I don't think we're gonna get any anytime soon. Well, I mean, soon. What is soon? Who knows? I'm just not gonna care. I'm gonna wait until they shadow drop the trailer, and then we can go nuts together. Basically, that's what I mean to say. Anonymous 242878. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome on in. Shoiler's in the house. What's up, Shoiler? I'm doing good, man. Chad, what's up? I'm doing well. Drew Olson, hello. Arkansas Rail Productions had a C-130 flyby just now. And a Chinook. Very nice. Those Chinooks are awesome, man. They rattle the house. Zapper Master's here. Hello, Zapper Master. Chef Robert Michael, hello. You had Apaches fly by in the morning? Nice. Hello, Adam. Hello, Adam. AV's here. Alex is here. Good evening to you. Isaac, hello. Logan Macaw, hello. AV, Joshua Freeman, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so I made the decision because it was a perfect timing to make the decision, but I did leave the ZKC Discord. So I won't be doing VATSIM controlling anymore. It became like it felt like you had to do it to make the quota, or whatever it was, but the only other way was really to do tower and to do all these other things, and it was so much time that I just don't have. And I had a lot of fun doing the ground. I would have enjoyed it more, I think, if I could have just had the cert, popped in, and just did a few things here and there. But I don't have any time to do it anymore, and that's a good thing. Trust me, it's a good thing. So I don't plan on doing any VATSIM controlling anytime soon. Never say never, but I don't know. Chris8731, thank you for the 72 months. What's up, man? How you doing? But we had a change of DATMs or whatever. I don't even know what that even means. Director of Air Traffic Management? I don't know. But we had like a change of people over there, and I was just like, you know what? I think I'm done. I'm just done. Sad to hear about no news on GTA 6. Was hoping for some insight, but we continue to wait. Absolutely. Hello, Adam. We have done it before. We can do it again. We can do it again. It's fun while it lasted, but totally understandable. Yes. I just don't. The thing is, I tend to bite off more than I can chew on a consistent basis, and I just was like, I don't think I have time to even remotely do this. So I don't. When I saw like what it was going to take to be a tower controller, I was like, this is go work for the FAA. I don't know, but it's just not for me anymore. Yeah, absolutely, Alex. I had a lot of fun controlling with you. SoCal Thero in the house. What's up, man? 81 months. SJV, 16 months. Thank you so much for the resubscription there. White Ox, 16 months as well. How crazy is that? Back to back, y'all. And then Thero with 81. So, yeah, I need to find people that own FS Fire, so we can do some firefighting together on the multiplayer. But you have to have FS Fire to do it, which is a $15 app on the marketplace, or you can get it on some market. But I'm going to let that cook and see if anybody ends up picking it up, and we can do some ops. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We have somebody on the ground, could be coordinating. We could have somebody who wants to be a chase plane to show the tankers where to drop and all that stuff. I think it'd be a ton of fun with a bunch of us out there fighting fires. I'd really, really like to do that. Eisenburns, what's up? Thank you for the 2 months. Here's mine. Well, I appreciate it. All right, so certs. Here we are. Commercial pilot, licensed airplane, night currency, instrument rating, multi-engine, high performance endorsement, tail wheel, turboprop engine rating, jet engine rating, ATP and jet ATP. We just have left to do scoop, turboprop, and oversized cargo rating. So we're going to jump in. We're going to do our turboprop first. 50,000 credits to do it. We're just going in this blind. I have no idea how to do it. How hard can it be, right? Now that you've passed your ATPL, it is time to complement it with a new certification. After passing this check ride, you will be able to embark passengers on airliners equipped with turboprop engines. Prove what you can do by performing a flight maneuver, which I'm confused about this because I already own a Cessna 408 Sky Courier. All right. Prove what you can do by performing a flight maneuver as well as an approach and landing at Frankfurt Airport in Germany. The aircraft you will be flying today is a de Havilland, Canada, DHC-6 Twin Otter 300 classic regional airliner and utility aircraft. Hence the thumbnail for today. Hello Adam, gifting 10 subscriptions. Thank you so much. If you guys got one from Hello Adam, be sure to say thank you as always. Thank you, thank you. Gotta restart my career? No. We have 25 million credits. All right, we don't need a briefing. We're just going. Let's go flying, y'all. How hard can it be, right? We just fought fires in a 747 super tanker. I think we can handle this. All right. Oh, we are in the air. Oh, we are flying. Okay, mission steps. Just fly along here. The sound set in this airplane always throws me off a little bit. We're just supposed to cruise. All right, so I guess they just want us to hold altitude. Use the throttle, because we're in a Twin Otter throttle. Use the throttle lever to decrease. Yep, well, I can pull the power back. I got you. Oh, we want to stall. All right. Try to hold 4,500. Gonna power off stall here with no flaps, it looks like. There's the stall. Cover the stall. Pretty basic stuff. Get back to level flight. Reach DF 914. All right, where's that at? Numpad minus. They change it on me? I don't know where that's at. I'm back to 4,500. On up we go. Let's see where DF 914 is, because I don't know. Oh. Okay, we're at 4,500. Airport via radio. Yep. What happened to this thing? I can't do the little skyboxes anymore. Did they change that? They might have. Let's bring it down a little bit. Back down to 4,500, buddy. Well, we're climbing because they wanted us to power out of that. We're gonna get dinged for that. And the tolerance of it now. I'm trying to figure out how to get to DF94. They changed the thing. What is that called? The point of interest? Is it POI? What is it called? I don't remember. Anybody remember what it's called? They changed it. Remove blue boxes and toggle visual assistance display. toggle visual. I have it set to this. I mean, is it the same thing? What happened to it? I'm very confused. Alt V? I don't know about that. Let's see. I have them up, but they're just not populating in the sky. For whatever reason. Oh boy. Well. I think we have to go over to the right. I think I see it now on the GPS. We might fail this one, but that's okay. Not like our HSI is hidden or anything, right? I think this is DF 914 over here. I honestly don't know. Alt V. Nope, it does nothing. I mean, I can see the runway. If that helps. I just don't know what runway we're going to be landing on. And why are they having us just maintain 4,500 this close to the airport? They're going to have us nosedive, aren't they? Yes, they are. Watch, we're going to hit DF 914. I can't even tell what it's doing. I don't know if that's DF 914 right there or not. We might have to redo this. Why are we maintaining 4,500 at the airport? I thought we had to land here. Oh, we're not going to make that. Yeah, they broke the toggle visual assistance display. It doesn't work anymore. I don't know what happened. I think we're overflying the airport at this point. I don't know. There's no way we're landing here. No way we're landing. This Chris I trained on a 172R and only a little bit of time in the SP. But I trained on the R mainly. Dude, I do not get this. We overflying the airport and then landing? Teardropping this? We have to redo this because yeah, look at this. This is ridiculous. I didn't think we were crazy. Let's restart it. This I don't get that, man. It has to be easier. And we're making it. Rolfman 94 or 84. Thank you so much for the 6 months and gifting a subscription to Playa. Thank you. All right, cruise. We can do this. Zoom out. First things first, I cannot stand the map being on that. It's got to be track up, not north up. For the love of God. There we go. There we go. Yep, increase the throttle engine power. Too busy doing all this other crap here. All right, now they want us to stall the airplane. All right, let's do it. I'm just making sure we get over here to the magenta line, so we don't miss DF 419 or whatever this time. Why does it sound like Animaniacs in the background on a jazz soundtrack? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Connect to the airport. Arrival airport via radio. We will do that. Getting back up to 4,500. I bet you we have to hit DF 419 like perfectly, and then it will be like descend and maintain this, you know? I think that's what it is. Either way, we're going to have to nosedive this damn thing to the runway. What is this music? This is not jazz. Thank you. I can't do the Animaniacs music, man. I can't. I can't even take this serious. You know what? If we get rid of the yoke, there we go. We can actually see our HSI, which I don't even know if that's even set up correctly. It looks like it is. I'll power back a little bit here. That was very interesting cartoon music. I don't know. Yeah, we're at 4,500. Is this DF 914? We reached DF, there it is. Reach the final approach fix, okay. Yeah, but I mean, at altitude? I guess they just want us to descend to the final approach fix. I don't know, dude. Will we get in trouble if we descend early? I don't think so. I don't know what this instructor wants from me. We need to turn the voices back up so we can listen to an instructor. All right, sound. Is it under its character voices? Yeah, I'll turn them up so we can listen to these idiots. In case they do talk to us. Reach the final approach fix. Yeah, getting rid of that yoke should have been the first thing. I did. But it's not working anyway. The HSI isn't. Slave to the GPS. It should be. No, it is. We just don't know what course it's on. You have to guess. You have to guess. I'm slowing this airplane down. This is a little wild and crazy. And on 7 right. Okay. Yeah, they said just you do it. Alrighty. We will. This thing flies very strange. How are we doing 120 knots? That's what I don't get. Clear to land.
Clear to land runway 07 right. 261.
07 right. 261. Max speed with flaps down. There it is. Like, what? This airplane's falling out of the sky if I don't slow it down. What is it doing? We're not max. What? This is a friggin' twin otter, dude. Like we're in the arc. Guess we weren't. I guess we were close outside of the arc. It doesn't matter anyway. I mean, we're technically outside of the flat range, I guess, probably by a couple knots. They're right. We are wrong. I don't care. We just want to pass. I don't care about getting dinged for things like that in my career mode. Don't care. A little low correcting that. Oh, just the certifications are just ridiculous sometimes. Like I don't dare to look up above me where the prop setting is. I hope our props are fully forward for landing. I'm trying to understand why the airplane was doing 120 knots when it felt like it was doing 70. But yeah, once we have flaps in, we're good. This feels like the plane wants to fall out of the sky the whole time to me. Can't really make much of that, sense of that. Like it's falling so quickly that I can just keep the power in this all the way to the ground. I don't even need to roll the power out, I don't think. It's one of them deals. We're going to, but do it nice and easy here. We're down. Yep, we're going to. Gotta go down here to the right. They don't give me an option to tell them that we heard that instruction either. Getting the high speed here. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I don't care what our score was, just as long as we get the certificate so we can move on with our lives. Yeah, we're doing it, dude. You can see us doing it. It's not like you're super busy or anything.
261. Contact ground on 121.955.
Yep, over to ground. We'll see ya.
121.955. 261.
After the hold short line. At least they fixed that. You don't have to stop in boxes anymore. Or do we? What is going on here? Oh, we were right on it, I guess. All right, taxi to parking.
Frankfurt ground. November 49261. Request taxi to parking.
November 49261. Taxi to gate Sierra 40 for using taxiway Romeo 11 Sierra 2 Tree.
What? Okay.
Taxiing to gate Sierra 40. For using taxiway Romeo.
Do you know where that's at, lady? I have no clue where that's at. Oh, it's right here in front of us. Easy enough. They gave us an insane taxi instruction for just straight ahead into the ramp. Yeah, the skybox doesn't work. And the taxi ribbons don't work anymore. I don't know what happened there. What do you think? You think we passed? Maybe we didn't pass. Pull out. Pull out. Chaff flare. Got a B. That's fair. Taxiing like a true autopilot. 50 knots. Minimum speed. One engine shut down on the way into the stand and slam it. My God, this thing doesn't want to stop. Oh, we're using these. Control Shift E and all that. We're just trying to get done with our flight certs here. Then we can actually fly the missions. This is the default Twin Otter. It was created by Hans, I believe.
Congratulations, you've passed the test.
Oh my God, we passed.
A few kinks to iron out in your flying, but you did great today.
Well, you know what? Thank you. Turboprop Airline Transport Pilot Rating Certification acquired. We passed with a B. AV was correct. Oh, so close to an A. We got a B. Respect the flight plan. That we did not. And like I said, I don't care. Shout out to Zach and Damn It Dave. I missed them. You can hit them up on social media. Stomper, thank you for the 15 months on Twitch. Thank you so much. All right, congratulations. Certification Turboprop Airline Transport Pilot Rating Pass allows you to operate an airliner equipped with turboprop engines. Nice. We did it. So now we can fly the Airbus A400 and the Heart Aerospace ES30, which isn't even a real airplane. It is a real airplane, but not in Soyvis. Let's do our scoop. What's the scoop? All right, 4 minutes. $15,000 for 4 minutes of training allows you to perform a highly effective firefighting technique that requires an aircraft to scoop a large volume of water from a source, such as a river or lake. Okay. Then we get the AT and the 415. Let's do it. What is this, Animaniacs? This is supposed to be jazz. Thank you. All right, airborne departure. Let's actually keep an eye on how we do this. We go into the lake, we scoop, and we take off from water. That's it. That's all we got to do. Let's see the briefing. Okay, yep. Empty your water tanks up the lake. It's recommended to touchdown, scoop, and take off with the flaps extended. Be careful when taking off after you fill in your water tanks. Add away the water will alter the handling characteristics. So the fire boss. Okay. Well, let's do it. Okay, I was about to say, we were floating in space for a second there. All right, here we go.
Let's see how you handle a regular water scooping exercise aboard the At-802 Fire Boss.
You got it. Fly
This is a significant
Kazal
location
Lake.
in the history of seaplanes, and the lakes around the city provide ample room to perform this scooping exercise. You will have to reduce your speed and touch down on the water. You can then extend the probes while maintaining a speed of 60 knots as you scoop and fill your tanks. Once the tanks are filled, you will have to take off from the water.
Okay. But do we have the probes open? That's the question. Beautiful day for flying. I am babysitting this engine too. And this thing does not want to fly. It wants to descend. You gotta over torque this thing to fly it feels like to me. What is that about? Better perspective. Like for me to fly straight and level, I have to have it in the yellow. I don't know why that is. since we don't have any altitude restrictions, I can have a look at chat here. It's all my money on a certification. Now I'm broke. Can't operate the company since I can't buy a plane. Oh. Did this one last night. Pretty simple. All right. Got any more employee missions, man? I mean, we've been kind of outside of that realm for a while. They said we need to be like below 60 knots. Is that what they said? I mean, we're in the arc. I don't know how much flap they have in. We're gonna put some in. That'll help us out. More flap there. Are the probes on though? That's the question. Are they open? Or are they gonna have us do it? Maybe they will. We shall see. Down trim, there we go. That's full flap. We're good. We just need to slow down to 60 knots here. And don't run into a sailboat. 60 knots seems very slow. But that's when we're over the water. So it'll be when we're landing, I guess.
You can start reducing your speed.
Okay, there we go.
Scooping at around 60 knots.
I think the probes are already open. I don't think we have to do anything. There. Just try not to run into that little leisure boat. All right, slow into 60 knots. Easier said than done. This is actually kind of crazy to do this below 60 knots. This thing wants to stall already. I can feel it. Like they're trying to make you not have a good landing with this below 60 knots crap. Probes. Z. Stay above 60 knots now. Really? Okay.
And the tanks are filled. Time to take off. Pay special attention to your aircraft's handling. It won't be the same with all the extra weight from the water you scooped.
Go. Track the probes. Get up on the step. And we're back flying. Yep, she is heavy.
Good, you know how to handle the fire boss now. You can drop the water back in the lake.
Okay. There it goes.
You flew well today. Congratulations on passing this endorsement. You could have done even better by tweaking a few aspects of your flying, but that was a solid performance regardless.
All right, we got it. All right. Should I reset my career mode? I mean, I don't know. It depends on how far you are in there. Therapeutic driving ASMR. Hello, how you doing? If not, we're going to swimming class. Collecting some water. Yes. Is he reading chat? Not when I'm in the middle of flying an airplane. I went to fly a plane IRL, but at the same time scared of planes. Well, if it's something you want to do in real life, just go do a discovery flight at your local flight school. You'll find out immediately if it's something that you like and enjoy, but they will let you fly the airplane. I haven't played since Microsoft Flight Simulator since COVID days, getting the itch. Oh, it's good now, man. With Sim Update 5, running like a champ. 501 Aviator, what's up? I would say that your latest video was absolutely horrible. You should stick to everything but Flight Sim. Okay, cool. Andy, F5I5F. Oh, this is an air tractor. Yes. Congratulations! Certification Scoop endorsement passed. Allows you to perform a highly effective firefighting technique that requires an aircraft to scoop a large volume of water from a source such as a river or lake. New aircraft flyable for missions. You're local on the 8s. All right. It's time for oversized cargo rating. And then we do rotor. I've heard this is a mess. We'll see if it is. $250,000. That's insane. But then you get all these airplanes unlocked. Kind of yoke. I'm using the Thrustmaster HOTAS 1. It's just a stick and a throttle quadrant on the left. I'm not in my flight sim room. This is the main PC. Well, 7 minutes allows you to operate large cargo airliners. Let's do it. Is the music too loud or is it okay? I'll have you guys let me know before we start here. I've seen the movie called Planes. I have not seen Planes. Maybe in passing I've seen Planes. It's good? All right. Flying some of the world's largest aircraft requires a special certification. You will be showcasing your piloting skills by performing an approach and landing at Madrid's Barajas Airport with the Airbus A330-743 Lima Beluga XL. The Beluga XL is one of the most advanced aircraft of its type. Having only entered Airbus service in 2020, its distinctive shape comes from its intended use as a specialized cargo airplane. It is used to carry large aircraft parts from one factory to another. Let's look at the briefing on this. We'll be carrying a total payload of 124,000 pounds today. 80,000 pounds of cargo, 44,000 pounds of fuel is significant. Impact on the handling characteristic, got it. It is fly by wire though. That much payload will bring you closer to the MLW. So expect the airplane to behave differently than when unladen. Yeah, got it. Remember to use reverse thrust after touching down. You do not want to take any chances. Pay special care when handling the controls. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, easy. Enough. So we take off out of FAFEC there. So we're going to be in the air, and then we go to MD-470. MD-480, text me, then MD-06 Whiskey, and then to the arrival airport. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Don't lose that number. All right, we're gonna get rid of this jackass, so we don't have to see him anymore. All right, let's do it.
Just the approach and landing
Whoa.
to go, and you will be on your way to get your certification. An aircraft as heavily loaded as the one that you are flying today handles differently than usual. Try to anticipate the slower aileron, rudder, and elevator response. Try not to perform sharper turns to avoid stalls. Keep an eye on your airspeed at all times.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy. Climb and maintain 8,000.
Okay, climb, maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000. Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy.
Oh, they're gonna have us do it manually, I guess. Or not. Or not.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy. Continue to MD 480 following heading 040. Proceed on course. Maintain present altitude.
040, you got it.
Continue to MD 480 following heading 040. Resume O navigation. Maintain present altitude. Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy.
Yeah, why do they have the speed at 100? That's insane. It should be at like 180, right? That is wild. Why would they set that at 100 and... Oh, man. Autopilot's off. Yep. Let's try it now. Let's see if it works. Looks like it's climbing to 8,000 now. Why it kicks me?
Beluga Bravo
No, I
Echo
can't.
Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy. Contact Barajas Tower on 118.155 when inbound.
Okay, landing system's on.
Tower
Got it.
on 118.155. Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy.
Yeah, the waypoint's not even going to show up on this at all. How are we supposed to know where we're supposed to go? Oh, here we go. Let's go heading. Text me. I don't know where it's at.
Barajas Tower, Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy. 16 miles southeast, inbound Renav Zulu runway. 18 left approach, circle to land runway. Tree 2 left.
Circle the land.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy. Barajas Tower. QNH 1013.
This is strange. I don't understand why they're... I don't understand it.
Cleared Renav Zulu runway. 18.
Yeah, I'll have to use the
approach,
tablet.
Beluga Bravo,
Oh, you can't have the
Echo
tablet
Lima,
open in this.
X-ray
They won't
1
let you. There is no tablet. Just this normal tablet. Unless you can see it on the dashboard. No. No, you can't. I don't. We're blind. We have like... We need descend EFOB below minimum. I mean... What do they want us to do here? This is insane.
You are getting too far from the flight plan.
Yeah, we don't know where we're going. Let's try it again, I guess. What a disaster. That's wild. They do not have any of these waypoints loaded into the McDo at all. This was an afterthought. This is what an afterthought looks like.
To go, and you will be on your way to get your certification.
Yay!
An aircraft is heavily loaded as the one that you are flying today handles differently.
Yeah,
than
we need
usual.
tab.
Try
Here
to
we go.
anticipate the
What
slower
is?
aileron,
Why do we have to
rudder,
do it
and
this way?
elevator
This is
response.
insane.
Try not to perform sharper turns to avoid stalls. Keep an eye on your airspeed.
Yeah, let's
at
keep
all
our
times.
airspeed up a little bit here, bud. Not 100. This is freaking crazy, bro. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Our flap speeds here. Okay, 2 is 196. So 190 for 2. We can go flaps 2 easily. 3 is 186. Full's 180. Okay. We'll put the gear down and flaps 2 once we get to the final approach fix. But they said circle the land. So we're gonna go out and around, it looks like. Or we're going straight into 3-2. All right, now we go direct to Kexme. Okay, I got you. So now we go heading. Oop, we go my heading here. I'm guessing 360 for right now, or something like this. At least they didn't have us climb to 8,000 feet this time. That's kind of nice. We're flying so blind. This is like we just can do dead reckoning by looking at the ground, I guess. But that is wild, man. Yeah, they didn't think about this one at all. Yikes. Runway 32. All right, left. Okay, gotcha. 2 left it is. Go flaps 2 and gear down.
Take the weight of the aircraft into account when touching down and braking. And don't forget to use reverse thrust while on the runway.
You got it. 3-2 left's right there. All right. We're just gonna fly this same altitude and everything until we grab the pappies. When the pappies start making sense to us, then we're gonna be good. If they're red right now, we want too red, too white. This is so stupid. All right, so now full flaps is at 180. Let's go down to 160. Go full flap. Signs. Cabin check. Spoilers armed. Flaps. Spoilers are armed. Flaps are landing. Landing. Cabin check. Okay. Is that what they want us to do? Yep. That was it. Ground spoilers are armed. We just got to land this bad boy. We can't screw it up too bad now, right? I say that. Watch us do it. My airplane. We're just now grabbing the first pappy. There we go. Now we're on the glide slope. On the glide slope now. Flaps are full. Spoilers are armed. Would like to go to manage speed. Let's see what they... Oh, they don't have a managed speed because of obvious reasons. Let's shoot for 140 maybe on final. We're guessing here. Absolutely guessing. A tad high, bring it on down. I feel like 140 is just a good round number to keep an airplane like this flying. But we're going to find out. I love how the auto brakes are low. We're going to be auto brakes max, baby. Max, baby. I haven't flown an Airbus in a while, man. This thing flies pretty good. Tad low. Just shallow it out a little bit. Got a long displace threshold. Very long. Yeah, about 500 feet per minute on this descent rate, looking good. We any call outs? No call outs. Okay. Reverse is out. 2 in reverse. A lot of brake smacks. Working. Reducing speed. You're down. Auto brakes off. Manual control. Mr. Mean, what's up? How you doing? Excited for the new Volvo VNL. It's gonna be cool. I mean, it's always nice to have a new truck in America Truck Sim. Starship test flight this Friday is the first flight with the new Raptor 3 engines. Oh yeah, I've been paying attention to that. Do I prefer flying Boeings? Yeah. I like Boeing. I just like yokes. I like all airplanes though. I don't have like a super preference or anything like that. I will say though, like this thing flew pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. Look at that beauty. Get our parking.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy. Request taxi to parking.
Beluga Bravo Echo Lima X-Ray 1 Heavy. Taxi to Gate 537 via taxiway Lima Alpha, November Golf Echo Alpha.
Taxiing to Gate 537 via taxiway Lima Alpha, November Golf Echo Alpha. Beluga Bravo.
Oh hey, the
Echo Lima,
things
X-Ray
are working
1
now.
Heavy.
Somewhat. Start the APU. Strobe lights are off. We're on taxi on that guy. Wing light is off as well. On into the ramp we go. Yeah, this airplane is a beast. Basically a big A330. A big ugly A330. Get that APU firing up. I feel like that flight could have gone way worse. I mean, we were flying blind using the tablet, and then once we had the runway made, we were good on that. Parking's down there, so we have to go around all this. We don't have any taxi ribbons, so it doesn't matter. We can kind of do what we want. Let's go ahead and get those brake fans on as well. What's up, Brimstone in the house? Got my police and community day event. Nice. Oh, the wheels are fine as far as temp. We don't even need those brake fans on. APU is available. APU bleed is on. Looks like a whale. Jason Perry, that is by design. That's why it's called the Beluga. It is called the Beluga. See that? Ain't she beauty? It's like a flattened A330. It's like they just put the A330 way down on the ground, which is so wild. That's what's so weird. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain it, but yeah, it's a strange how low you are to the ground sitting in the cockpit. I guess we're parking at the stand over here. Yeah, having to wax that thing. Somebody's got to do it. Yep, that's what they use to move sections of the A320s and stuff. Wings and things. Wings and things. All right, nose is off. We just have to park in that stand right there. For whatever reason, that's what they want us to do. Have to be just anywhere in the blue spot, I think. All right, parking brake is set, and shut them down. Taking off. Brilliant. Yeah, co-pilot's meditating.
Exceptional flying today. You've got your certification. Better get used to the hearing the heavy call sign on comms.
All right, we did it. We got our cert. Look at us go. We passed with an A on that one. They liked it. And the Saints go marching in. We did it. I think we're ready for our we're ready for rotor. Let's jump in. The Gimbal Cabri G2. This is your final check ride before obtaining your helicopter commercial pilot's license. So we take off, initial climb. There's the river. We follow the river to the long final entry and land. Okay. Cross-country flight, helmet of the Gimbal Cabri G2 light helicopter. This is top-of-the-line piston aircraft, blah, 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 rotorcraft, blah, 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 blah. Burnbelp Airport, and then flying toward Thun Airfield. You get a gorgeous view of the Bernese Alps. All right, so I straight out, initial climb, river. And okay. It seems like it's a little more difficult now with this being broken. The visual assistance is not working. I wonder if it's overridden by another option in your settings. Maybe you have to turn it on in there. Oh, that thing flopped around like a piece of cardboard. Okay, well, before we do that nonsense, let's look and see if they did something here in the assistances. Auto rudder is off. Okay, helicopters, assisted cyclic, yes. Tail rotor collective, yes. Collective we don't really need, but it is just a nice thing to have on a setup like this. BRS protection, absolutely. Auto mixture gyro. Visual assistance. Display active waypoint marker. Maybe we have to do this. I have a feeling they have this now where you have to turn these on. If enabled, a visual marker will appear on the screen. I don't have the name. Oh, that's for the waypoint. Okay. Flight path is where you get the little gates. All right. Taxi ribbon. We'll keep that on as well. Interesting. Yeah, I maybe, yep, that's possibly what we have to have now. Let's see. Oh, we're going to find out. When the saints go marching in. Good there. All right. So excited for our helicopter journey here today. Control E to start. Okay, we'll just control E this. Why not?
This short test is the last step towards completing your helicopter commercial pilot license. I know that you have been training for this with the Cabri G2.
Oh yeah, we have.
It's only logical that this is the rotorcraft that you'll be flying today. As your pilot examiner, I am tasked with making sure that you perform a safe flight today. You will be taking off from Bern-Belp Airport and performing a small cross-country flight towards Thun Airfield. Follow basic safety rules, apply the concepts that you learned throughout your lessons, and I'm sure that you'll be doing fine.
You got it. We have the hover taxi.
Burn ground, November 49261. Ready to taxi, departing straight out with Kilo.
November 49261, taxi to and hold short of runway 14 using taxiway Kilo Charlie. Contact
14,
tower
Kilo
on
Charlie.
121.025 when ready.
All right.
Taxi 2 and
Yeah,
hold
we have to
short
turn them on
runway
with that.
14 using
Turns out.
taxiway Kilo Charlie 261.
On up we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Pedal turn to the left here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Sim update 5 changes all your settings. Did mine anyway. Yeah, they have it now set to where these have to be turned on in the settings, and then you can use your little cheater thing. And that's what you have to do. No, I'm on my main PC setup. That's why the sim looks so sharp and crisp. I'm not on my flight sim rig. Those scrambled eggs and that orange. Do we have to land? Is that what they mean by a stop, hold short? Or can we just hover it? No, we're good, I think. Yep, we're good. Give them a call.
Burn Tower, November 49261 at runway 14 ready for departure. Straight out departure.
November 49261, QNH 101 tree straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 14.
Takeoff 14.
Cleared for takeoff runway 14, 261.
Helicopters, this is what we're doing, is called a hover taxi. But a lot of helicopters can get clearance right off the ramp for straight out departure off the ramp. But they don't do that in here. They're having you do a hover taxi, but this is actually done in the real world. And if you ever go get your rotor license or you take any lessons for it, you'll actually do like pedal turns, 360 turns and stuff, all while doing hover taxis. All right, take off runway 14. Well, I would love to do that, but we have to come down here and turn around. I guess they'll let us do it, won't they? We don't have to come all the way down here and turn around. Maybe we do. Not sure how this works, but we'll just do it for the practice, just to get used to this helicopter. I don't think we need to come all the way down here to turn around and take off. But I don't know if it'll count it if we don't come all the way down here. You just take off from you recall? Okay. Maybe we'll take off from this little spot right here. All right, let's do a pedal turn to the left. And we'll do a departure. Initial climb, there we go. Yep, we can. Climb to 1900. You have to use a lot of right anti-torque to be coordinated. It's insane. All right, long final entry. I'm 2,500 feet. Let's just follow the river. On up to 25 we go. Keeping it in the green arc. It's a cool helicopter though, I gotta say. Not too shabby. I thought FS 2002 was going to look when I was a little kid, right? I know what you mean. All right, let's get some airspeed up. This thing isn't that slow, or it shouldn't be. Not a big fan of the Cadbury, but it's a good trainer. Well, thank you. I mean, we do have the assists on. I'm not using a full sim setup, so if you have all those cyclic like assists and stuff turned off, if you're not using an actual like flight sim peripheral for that, and same thing with the collective, you should have those assists on, in my opinion. It'll just make it a lot more enjoyable than wondering why you can't fly a helicopter and then realizing it's because you don't have the proper equipment to fly it. I see a lot of people do that. It's like, well, I mean, just because the option's there to make it, in quotation marks, more realistic doesn't mean you should for your equipment that you're using. But I do want to get a helicopter set up for my rig downstairs, because I really do enjoy flying helicopters. But yeah, if you're having a rough time with helicopters, yeah, to turn those assists on. They'll help you out so much. Because in the real helicopter, you're going to be moving your stick like not even like a quarter inch each way. I mean, like you barely move the cyclic. All right, we'll see you. You barely move the cyclic around when you're flying, and it's really exaggerated when you're trying to have like a controller or, you know, a joystick that's not set up for that kind of sensitivity on these. you're just putting yourself into a bad situation where you're not ever gonna find a fine line between it. Because like the amount of anti-torque I needed on that takeoff, I had my whole wrist turned to the right. If I didn't have that help on, it would have been ridiculous. All right, let's let them know we're coming into land. It's controllers, so maybe that's why all the assists are on. Air taxiing is fine, but get some height. Doesn't want to go anywhere.
Whiskey traffic, November 49er 2.
Well, you just got to pitch it forward a little bit, you know, with the cyclic.
Inbound to land, runway 14, Lima Sierra, Zulu.
Use the cyclic to get you moving forward, and then use your collective for that altitude. But remember that whenever you're pushing forward for speed, you're going to descend. So you're going to have to add a little more collective each time you do that. It's just a fine balance between the two. Feels good for about an hour. Clear, clear, clear. Yep. It's the Luster way. Yeah, see, if I were to put this thing into coordinated flight, I'm like really using my right anti-torque there. About right here. Like, and if we didn't have that assist on, you would be fighting that so much. That's why it's a lot easier with your feet. So again, you know, if you're not having a good time with helicopters and you don't have a rudder setup, if you don't have rudder pedals, turn that off. Like, turn that assist on, because that, you will not have a good time with that. Let's just say that. Yeah, the car traffic looks good on the ground. Yeah, see, on this sim setup here on my main PC, I can get away with all these things turned up and have real smooth frame rates. But doing these missions where you get to do sling load and stuff, that's going to be fun. Oh, I think I see the runway now. Long final entry. Oh yeah, I see the runway. I see the runway just fine. All right, make approach to the runway. You got it. I was gonna say we have to maintain that altitude more so we can bring it down.
Whiskey traffic, November 49er261 is on final, runway 14 to land, Lima Sierra, Zulu Whiskey.
Remember, landing a helicopter is all about you're just getting into a hover and then you're just lowering yourself down from a hover. Unless you're doing a tactical like Huey Vietnam style landing, but we're not doing that, or an auto rotation. We're not doing that today. We just need to bleed off our airspeed here. I'm not sure where they want us to land. We'll see. Yeah, reforger landing, no kidding. So see, now we're changing. Translational lift starts happening, and then you're gonna have to start going to a lot more anti-torque than you think. They need to make approach to the runway. Do they want us to land though? Further down? It doesn't say to land. but I see on the thing it says land there, so that's where I'm gonna aim for our landing. About right in between these here. And also with helicopters, like once you get into a hover here, you don't want to be staring at the ground. You'll hit the ground if you do that. Stop after hold short line. What? Okay. What? Oh, they don't want us to land, I guess. They just want us to taxi. We can do that. Just strange. You got it. But yeah, once you get into a hover and you're about to land, you look in front of you and like pick a point, like a tree or a building or something like that, and you use that as your reference of how far forward you're going, left, right, all that. You don't want to stare at the ground when you're landing. That's one of the biggest mistakes people make when they're learning how to fly helicopters. When they're landing them, you tend to stare at the ground. And you don't want to do that. It's a very heads up. You do your scan for your instruments and stuff, but man, you really have a heads up look whenever you're doing this. All right, hold short's just past here. I'm using a lot of right pedal here. Taxiing.
Lima Sierra Zulu Whiskey traffic. November 490261 is taxiing to parking. Lima Sierra Zulu Whiskey.
John Tonnage, what's up? How you doing? Guys, if you ever want me to say hi, the worst time to ever ask me to do that is like when we're in the middle of like crucial stages of flight. I might miss your message. All right, here's our landing up here. So like here, I'm gonna get over into this ring. And I'm not looking at the ground. I'm looking at like that red van there or a cone. We're going to use the red van. So I'm looking at the red van the whole time right now. I'm not even looking at anything else. And now we're in a hover. So we're going to let the helicopter come on down nice and natural. If you feel it really start to drop, you just add that collective in there. But yeah, you're just looking at a point out in front of you there. Slowly letting it come down. And we're down. Control Shift D. Sure.
Congratulations
Shut
on
it
obtaining
down.
your Rotorcraft commercial pilot license. That was some smooth
Apply the
flying.
rotor brake already? I think you would have to wait for that to be down a little further on that, but sure, bud. I think we got it. End of flight. That thing looks like a toy when it's getting thrown around, doesn't it? Oh, I lost my mouse. That's good. Next. We lost the mouse. This new update or mod? No, this is just career mode in Flight Sim 24. Yeah, the hover taxis in career sometimes across the whole airport. Now shows a CH-149 Cormorant in this game. Why are we Animaniacs again? This is jazz music. Get out of here. Man, I don't have a damn cursor in again. What the hell's happening here? All right, we got our commercial pilot's license for Rotorcraft. Now we have that. Oh my God, can I Alt-Tab? There we go. Nope, still broken. Oh, we just don't have a cursor at all. Oh, right click. That fixed it. Okay. All right, powered lift rating. Turbine engine rating. That's interesting for that one. Let's just get it out of the way. It's for the air taxi thing. I don't really care about that for the VTOL. We're going to do a turbine engine rating for helicopter. This will be the AS350. Yeah, this is how we, or sorry, the H125, the 407, and the turbine. It's required for those. Let's do it. Thomas Appreciato, what's up? Okay, operation and handling of turbine engines deviates from conventional helicopter piston engines. Prompting pilots, yeah, I know. More power, fly fast, yeah. Queenstown Airport, New Zealand. Nice. All right, so we take off. It's a high-performance takeoff. Helipad departure. Initial climb, downwind, base, final. Steep approach. Okay. K-Botton, thank you for the 55 months. Appreciate you.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Nissan GTR 3425. Hey Jeff, hope your night is going well. Hope you can do another Air 1 engine failure video of some sort in the future. It's my favorite recent videos of yours. You got it, man. Thank you very much. CSOki, what's up? I've flown to Queenstown IRL. Coolest approach I've ever experienced. AV says it's the right side of the certification screen, or there's a tab on specializations for Rotorcraft. Oh, talking to the got it. Going to head out for the night. All right, sounds good. Therapeutic driving. Have a good one. Thank you. Engine cover in the back. There it is right there. That's good. It's nice. All right. Might as well do our walk around on this thing. Got a lot of doors and hatches. There's the oil. Oil levels there. I think you can check it. But it's cool. All right. Our examiner's ready to go. Oh, Control E. It's the way of our people.
Good day. I will be your examiner during this flight.
My
job is to make sure that you're able to handle the power output and handling characteristics of a turbine helicopter. You will be flying the Airbus H125 today, a turbine helicopter powered by the Safran Ariel 2D engine, delivering over 850 shaft horsepower. Don't let the power figures get to your head. You clearly have what it takes to handle this helicopter. Stay calm.
I don't know about that,
Channel what you've learned in your rotorcraft training, and the certification is in the bag. And a pro tip, try not to get too distracted by the scenery.
Queenstown ground, November 49261. Request taxi for closed traffic with Charlie.
November 49261. Taxi to helipad number 1 via taxiway Yankees. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Taxi to helipad number 1 via taxiway Yankee 261.
Engines are on. Horn is on. Sure, why not? Fuel pumps off. Top of the helipad. Day. Night. System line instrument lights are set. All these guys. Taxi lights on. Actually, let's go landing. It's good there. Don't need any of this stuff. We should be good. Should be good. A good view here of what we want to do. Let's take off towards the helipad. Let's get light on the skids here. See that going up. Just like that, we're in the air. Pedal turn to the left. Or this way. Stop at the helipad. Very interesting that they want us to come over here to this helipad, but all right.
Queenstown Tower, November 49261 ready at helipad 1. Close traffic.
November 49261. QNH 101 tree, closed traffic approved. Cleared for takeoff helipad 1.
Cleared for takeoff helipad 1. 261.
1700. Got it. $1,700 there. Start our turn. Base is down this way. Maintain 1700.
Wind 2207. Clear to land helipad 1.
We're gonna land helipad 1.
Clear to land helipad 1. 261.
All right, let's turn 5. They said a steep approach, so we're going to do exactly that. Lead off our airspeed here. Start bleeding our airspeed, big time. us right next to those buildings, didn't they? They sure did.
Contact ground on 118.1.
Going to 118.1, 261. Queenstown ground, November 49261. Request taxi to parking.
November 49261. Taxi to General Aviation parking using taxiway Yankees.
Okay.
Queenstown ground, November 49261. Taxi to parking.
Come on. I hit enter.
November 49261. Taxi to General Aviation parking via taxiway Yankees.
Queenstown ground, November
It's broken.
261. Taxi to parking.
Oh my god, it's broken.
November 49261. Taxi to General Aviation
Dude.
parking via taxiway Yankees.
Yeah, we know. Thank you.
Taxiing to General Aviation.
It was broken.
parking using taxiway Yankee 261. Are we playing Christmas music right now? My God, man. I think we are. Alright, looking at that. Are we down? We're down. I didn't even realize we were down. Okay. Rotor brake immediately is wild, man. You would not do that. On an H125, it would have to be down quite a bit before you apply that rotor brake. But, you know, it's a sim. We're just having fun. Obi-Wan, I do appreciate the 5 months. Happy to be flying again. Yeah, it's playing friggin' Silent Night. Get out of here. The jazz playlist has let us down quite tremendously today, I must say. What a shame. Okay. Tickle off. Generators off. Avionics off.
Wow, that was impressive. Congratulations
Battery
on getting
off.
your turbine engine rating.
Oh, thank you. What does that even mean, helicopter handling? They don't even tell you. Everything went perfect during this flight. All right, we can operate turbine engines now. Should we do it or should we go to hook? Should we even waste our time with power lift rating? What do you think? I'll let you guys decide. Cast your vote now. Let America decide. Yes, of course. Yes, waste time. I think if you hit details, it'll tell you more about the score. Got 1 no so far. 2 no's, 3 no's. Do it and knock it out. We got more yeses than no's. It's pretty split. We're just doing it. We're getting it out of the way. Screw it. It's only 5,000 credits. How hard can it be? Okay, we get our VTOL. How hard can it be? This thing's up. This is like flying a drone. This is a giant drone, right? Jack Blacker, that's a good one. Not wrong. Look at this thing. All right. Well, if we were gonna fly this fictitious thing, has this Midnight flown? Does anybody know if it flew? I don't think it has flown yet. I could be wrong. I'm thinking the Archer or something else. Controlling this bitch. Look at that. What a weird
I will be overseeing your
aircraft.
flight test today as we fly the Archer Midnight onto a simulated air
The
taxi
Archer Midnight.
routed towards the Burj Al Arab Hotel.
Yep.
The Midnight is an electric aircraft
There it
designed
goes.
to take off and land vertically, transitioning into a more conventional airplane mode mid-flight. Don't worry too much about transitioning from hover to airplane mode. The nacelle tilt is managed automatically based on your speed. Once your speed exceeds 40 knots, the aircraft automatically transitions into airplane mode. When you slow down, it switches back to hover mode. Just
Okay.
focus on controlling your speed. You can start taxiing just by gently pushing the LHI forward.
Well, let's go ahead and give him a call for taxi. I can't find the
Oscar Mike
lighting.
Delta uniform traffic. Archer November 490261 is taxiing to runway 24. Oscar Mike Delta uniform.
Okay. Let's go forward. Yeah, I think so. There it goes. Have to find a nice, easy amount here. There we go. Avionics are good. This is very broken. We have to set up like a different settings for this. Oh, maybe not. We got it. I was just not being aggressive enough on the throttle for this guy. What a weird machine, right? First flight was 6824. Oh, it does fly. Okay. Getting used to it.
Oscar Mike Delta uniform traffic. Archer November 490261. Taking off runway 24. Departing straight out. Oscar Mike Delta uniform.
That's full power. What is it doing? Weird. Okay. This could be a disaster. I'm saying that right now. I don't think we have the control set up for this, but we're going to try.
Runway. Pull back on the RHI to lift off vertically.
RHI to lift off vertically. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I see. That's crazy.
You can start moving forward by gently pushing the LHI.
Left-handed in whatever. Gotcha. This is strange. 300, all right. Bunch of eVTOLs coming out now. Yeah, I'm just not very versed in it. This is wild, I will say that. I'm at 300.
high alone won't get you past 30 knots, not enough to enter cruise mode. To boost speed, press the LHI thumbstick forward. This sets a higher target speed, and the aircraft will transition to cruise when we have around 40 knots.
There it goes.
Here we are, transitioning to the cruise mode now.
Whoa, hello. What's your base? You got it. This is crazy, dude. This is one of the most wildest machines I think I've ever flown. 1,000 feet, you got it. Yeah, it's like flying a submarine. Look at this thing. This is crazy. It's like out of mind's eye. The Burj Al Arab. All right, I'm going. The Burj Al Arab. Guess we're going to be landing there. Maintain 1,000 feet. I can't imagine somebody flying this in real life. This is so crazy. How futuristic this thing looks. We go forward on the power. We go faster. Yep. Yep, we're in Dubai. These are not autonomous, turns out. We have to fly them ourselves. It's weird, you never put the gear up, you know? Just stays down the whole time. Fixed gear.
As we approach the helipad, press back on the LHI thumbstick to decelerate.
Decelerating.
The aircraft will enter hover mode once our speed drops below 30 knots.
Okay. Are we landing on the helipad up there? Oh, I think we are. Oh my god. Once we drop below 30 knots, we're going to enter hover.
Perfect moment to practice hovering.
Yep.
Use the LHI for horizontal motion and the RHI to manage altitude and heading.
Okay. I don't know how we go forward. Like we did before, right? Center it. Go forward. I'm using the LHI, but I cannot get this thing to behave. Come on, we need to go forward. That's doing something. Now that's going down. That goes up. That's our altitude. I'm having a hard time with this LHI. If I manipulate it, it seems to work forward. Push the left thing forward. That's what we are doing. You can even see us doing it. Just keeps, it resets over and over again. You have to click it. I don't have 2 sticks here, you know. Okay, slow down. Oh, it won't slow down. It won't slow down. It won't slow down. Slow down. Slow down. You stupid thing. Wave off. Wave off. It won't slow down. It won't friggin' slow down, man. What the hell's that about? This thing is not very intuitive. It's just stuck in a cruise mode, it looks like. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Trying to get this. Oh, this is annoying to fly. It's because we don't have the controls set up for what they want us to do. It's broken, see? It's like, it keeps resetting. I'm not setting up my controls just for this. We're just trying to get through this mission. Not a fan of this. Yeah, it's just stuck in a cruise forward mode. I can't stop it from doing it. Stop moving forward, you piece of crap. I'm trying to get this thing to stop moving forward. It will not. I'm going back, 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 and it won't stop doing it. Oh, I do not like this thing at all. Stop moving forward, you piece of crap, dude. Just hover. Just hover, hover. In the center. I'm just gonna hope for the best here, and we're gonna plant this thing down and hope for the best. This is the best approach I have. I have no control over the forward speed on this thing, which is very annoying. Come on, baby. Just put it down right here. Just put it down right here. I do not even care. Just put it down. End this. End this. Stop it, you piece of shit. It won't do it. Oh my, it won't, dude. It's dash. Yeah, hit the buttons. Oh, now we're in a weird mode here. Let's just, okay, now it's flying like a helicopter. Didn't explain that to us. Oh, this thing sucks to fly, dude. I don't like it at all. Oh my God. Stop it. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. It's actually slowing. Is it slowing? It's not. It's gonna run right into the thing. God, this sucks. This thing sucks. Yeah, we've been hitting all the switches on top of the LHI. I'm not a Archer Midnight pilot. I don't. They show you the basics in the beginning, but now we're in this mode again, and in this mode, the friggin' thing says it's in hover mode, but it just doesn't stop lurching forward. I feel like I don't have any forward control of this at all. If I want to descend or ascend, it doesn't matter. It just keeps doing this. So hit it again. Do we go into Hit it again. Yeah, it's just gonna kill you. They're trying to kill you in this piece of shit. This isn't it. Yeah, I don't have specific controls for the Archer Midnight. They really shouldn't have made it like this. This is a disaster. I feel bad for anybody that's doing this on a console, dude. Nah, fuck this thing. It sucks. Nope. Don't care about it. That is just there's no fun involved in that. It's fly reel machines. All right. Past endorsement to show how you can handle a rotorcraft and cargo missions. Oh, the hook system. Okay. Airborne departure, cargo, drop. We can do it. Yeah, that thing was stupid. I will never fly that again.
Well, this is it. You will be able to fly cargo lift operations
right.
as the pilot in command once you pass this test. We're going to simulate a standard cargo retrieval and delivery operation at the Pic-Du Midi Big Ore Observatory.
Okie
Follow the
dokie.
indicated coordinates and fly to the retrieval site.
Yeah, it wasn't behaving right. That's fine. I don't want to have specific controls set up for eVTOLs I'll never fly. I did a whole video on that, Brimstone. A whole video of all of it. Alright, start slowing down for our cargo here. I have a little mirror there too. Let's see what we're doing.
Transition into a hover once you are 30 feet above the cargo area.
You got it. Hey Braden, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing good now that I'm not flying an eVTOL. No thank you. Alright, time to sling it to the limit one more time. Gotta be above it, right? We're in a hover. Wait, are we not? We have to be a little lower? Perhaps. Got it on there.
Time to deliver the cargo. The retrieval crew is waiting at the observatory.
I'm sure they are waiting at the observatory. My God, this thing is wild feeling. That sling underneath there. Almost got in VRS, it felt like. Ooh, hello. Careful. Well, our mirrors aren't really helping us, are they? Like I thought they would. All right, how high do they want us to be? Another 30 feet or something different? Hover above drop area. Okay, at what altitude would you like, so? Not really telling us, are they? Feel like we're over the drop zone? I guess we are not.
Good. Maintain your hover and wait for the ground team to detach the cargo.
Try not to let this thing get into VRS because I mean, we have that protection turned on, but my God, it's trying. There we go. Back to the Mali entrance.
Cargo is secured. Let's fly back towards the lake for debrief.
Back to the lake for debrief. You got it.
Great. Congratulations on passing the Hook endorsement. Looking forward to see you fly more cargo delivery missions.
Yeah, we didn't even get to even see anything that happened. It was just like, that's the only downside. I wish they had like a little mini like camera or something that would show you what you were doing down there. That'd be kind of cool. I know you can do it with other camera views, but. Sounds like Christmas music again. All right. Hoist endorsement. We're almost to it. All right. Allows pilots to operate a helicopter equipped with a hoist for search and rescue ops. Well, hell yeah. That's what this is all about. Airborne departure. Got it. Oklahoma trucker legend, I appreciate the cheer. Thank you.
Today is the day.
Oh my God,
Final
you're gonna get us
test before your
killed.
first flights as a proper SAR helicopter pilot in command.
Yeah, I have control now.
We'll be simulating a standard
about put us
rescue
into the
operation by
damn
locating and then hoisting a
ground.
target into the rotorcraft.
Okay.
Slowly transition into a hover once you get a clear visual above the target area. I know that you're well aware of this, but the safety of your crew and your target is the most important consideration during the flight and hoist process. Do that, and you'll be well on your way to completing this endorsement.
Alrighty, y'all ready to work? Bleeding our speed off here. Locked in. Ready to go. I think that was a valid crash out I had over the eVTOL. Nothing more frustrating when something just doesn't do it. They're like, just simply do this to do this. And you're like, we are doing that, but it's not doing it. We made this very complicated for no reason. That guy is in the ground, isn't he? Definitely is in the ground. All right, we're gonna shoot with that 30 feet rule again here. Oh, there we go. Start the hoist intercom.
Start hoist.
There we go.
Preparing hoist.
Oh, that's awesome. Closer to the target. All right, we're trying here. How's that? That good? Yep, I like that. We're hovering. My hand's cramping up. You better hurry up. Oh my God. Frames are going to hell. Okay, he's doing it. We did it. Oh my God, my hand was about to cramp up there with the amount of right I was doing. I might turn off the yaw assistance. It feels like it's too mechanical. It's not fluid enough, you know. Between 6 and 7 on the FLI.
This rescue operation like a veteran SAR pilot. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Rocky Mountain Fly 9480. Thank you for the super chat. Why are we listening to 1950s? Just what is happening with this? I'm done with this jazz. It's bad. It's really bad, actually. I can't do it anymore. This playlist. Listen to funk instead. Hey, Jeff, loved the 747 video earlier. I commented a few times because we've hosted tanker crews. So I talk those guys up any chance I get. The coolest dudes you ever meet. That's awesome, man. Well, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate the comments. Yeah, let me apply that rotor brake. Fly to the valley and apply the rotor brake. Oh, it's time for the big boy. The Ericsson. Oh, it's just a pattern in a heavy helicopter. What is going on with that? That was weird. There we go.
This is your last check ride. I will be making sure that you fly safe today.
Oh, nice.
If all goes well, you'll have your Rotorcraft ATPL by the end of the day.
What an interesting helicopter. Oh, I can't even get to that. I have to do it down here. Can we do it down here? There we go. That's good. Mosquito cover. Up there. Oh, there they are up there. Nice. This is such a cool helicopter, man. It really is. I want to enter the normal way. You get in this way? How do you get in? Back here? Yep. There it is. Oh, hell yeah. Control-y this bitch. Your controls, press shift or fly rotor brake. Oh, it's starting. Oh, that's a big old Pratt & Whitney engine on it.
You're lucky not everyone gets to fly the air crane. This beast of a twin-turbine helicopter is a legend when it comes to heavy-lift helicopters. Remember that this rotorcraft's weight and size have a major influence on its inertia, as well as its takeoff and landing characteristics.
Well, it looks like it's shut down. I don't know what the hell it's doing.
Liverpool ground, November 49261. Ready to taxi. Close traffic with whiskey.
Are we ready to taxi? Is this thing?
November 49261. Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 27 via taxiway. Contact tower
Okay.
on 126 decimal tree 55 when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 27 using taxiway.
Look at this thing, dude. This is crazy. Yeah, it doesn't feel like we're getting full speed, but what do I know? Oh, there it goes. It's coming to life now. It was on a system, it looked like. We had a startup. Look at that. And lights are on. Let's do this thing. I should be able to taxi this thing with the this forward on the cyclic. Nope. Just kidding. I have to hover taxi it the old good old-fashioned way. We're in the air. Yeah, this is a Gigando helicopter for sure. Oh boy, this thing is a handful. I can already tell. Parking brake is not on. I turned it off. Whew. Unless it didn't disengage. I hit control spacebar. Look at the sway on this thing, dude. Woof. This is a beast. Actually, this is the best flying helicopter so far with these assists on. It's very fluid. Oh my god, dude, this thing is wild. I'm really having my hands full with this. I'm glad we're hover taxiing so I can learn it. Feel this thing, because this is wild. Doesn't like to burn. Doesn't like to bleed off a lot of speed. I'll say that. These MFDs are not helpful at all. I don't. Oh man, this thing is trying into VRS.
Liverpool Tower, November 4926, 1 ready at runway
Liverpool.
27. Close traffic.
November 492661, QNH 101 tree, right, close traffic approved. Clear for takeoff, runway.
We're taking 30 years to give me a friggin' clearance, bro. My God. We have our hands full.
Runway 27261.
You jackass. The pedal turns on these are serious. Like the inertia is real. Alright. This thing under control. And here we go. – 600 feet. Now there's a button you can hit so you can actually have these things do something. Yeah, there we go. Good God. Get the same data. There we go. It's better than that. Up to 600. Turn. Doesn't like to lose altitude. See that. Yeah, a lot of PIO in this thing. Pilot-induced oscillations. You get behind the helicopter, you get into a swinging, swaying effect. You gotta stay ahead of it. Good visibility in this thing, though. This thing's a beast. Land 27.
Clear to land runway 27261.
Land on runway. They want us to actually land this time, or they want us to hover? We have yet to land. Let's actually try to land this thing. This is tough to fly. There we go. To bleed up more airspeed.
Turn next taxiway.
Oh, I haven't landed yet, bud. Okay, we're down. I just wanted to land it. We're landed. Now we can taxi. Yeah, we're working on it, bud.
261. Contact ground on 121.955.
121.955. 261.
I just gotta land this thing when we're requesting.
Liverpool ground, November 49261. Request taxi to parking.
November 49261. Taxi to General Aviation. Parking using taxiway.
All right. I was gonna do that thing again. Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing again. They gotta fix this. This is bad. This is why I want the default ATC to be an option to remove it, because it's still broken.
Taxiing to General Aviation. Parking using taxiway. 261.
Still broken. It's more of a nuisance than anything else. Yeah, with a full proper setup for flying helicopters, this thing is a ton of fun to fly. I do like it. Pedal turns are so lazy on it, it is wild. And also knowing how low you are to the ground. Another weird thing about it. Let's park it how we had it, facing the other way. Really likes to pick up speed and it doesn't like to dump it. Dump it. Parking brakes are set. Shut it down. And there's the rotor brake thing. We're not going to do that this time. We're going to wait for it to actually wind down the engine. Although it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Maybe it's in a cooldown mode. Yeah, there it goes. The aerial construction certification. Dude, I can't imagine what that would be like in this helicopter. Between, I think it's like 3 and 4. I don't know what it's on this helicopter for the rotor brake, but it's definitely not up there. You wouldn't apply that rotor brake that early. And there's a rotor brake right there. All right, let's do it now. Why not? Is it this? It's not doing anything. It's bugged out. There it goes. Wait for engine to shut down. You got it. There we go. We already did the rotor brake, bro. That mission's bugged. It's got some issues.
It's no easy feat to fly this rotorcraft, and yet you've clearly shown that you've mastered the air crane. Congratulations.
Not about mastering the air crane, but passed. Respect the taxi path. Yeah, and this thing, I don't know about that. We did it. We did a pattern. Mastered. All the helicopters we got unlocked. Hell yeah. Well, screw eVTOL. I have no interest in that rating. Specializations now. Here we go. Now we can do search and rescue. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, and Rotorcraft? Oh, we have to score Rotorcraft missions with C or above. Okay. So we're getting there on those. We have to do the other ones. Okay. Transport missions with an S. Oh, I see. They want us to do passenger. I think. We have to do missions. Okay. In the airplanes, same thing here. Search and rescue. Soft runway through a bush. Okay. These. We got that one done. Transport medium missions with A or above. Heavy missions with S. That's insane, actually. New specializations available. Look at all the ones we got unlocked here today. Very cool. Ooh, remote cargo ops. Ooh, the Gold Coast. Ooh, Brazil. All right. What's this one? Remote cargo ops. 4-hour flight. Get the Oh, you go to Area 51. Are they really having you go from... That's funny. They know what they're doing on that. If you know, you know. That is ridiculous. So Dobbins to Area 51. Okay. This one is chopper flight scene. 45 minutes for that. That's how you get those unlocked. Tornado one again. That one always pops up. What's this one down here? The 2-hour flight in the C-17. It's a long time. Yeah, 2 hours. 5-hour flight. Nobody's doing that. 6 hours. Water attack the Gondorum fire outbreak. 45 minutes. What, 20-minute air ambulance flight in a caravan. That's kind of cool. And this one is 7 hours and 30 minutes. Never gonna do that one. Never, never. Already done. Oh, that's the one going back. I see. Okay, cool. Well, the blue missions are fun. What's up, Mopar Johnson? How you doing? No more lifetime weather missions? I never got those before, I don't think. Yeah, a lot of people have been playing Remote with Simrate. It's the only way you can do those long runs. Discovery first flight. Diamond 40. Let's forget all these we have. Which these are really nice to have, these employee missions. I mean, it's a good way to explore the world, you know? This would unlock that. Search and rescue. Still don't have that search and rescue done. Yeah, we need to get the prerequisite stuff done for our specializations. We haven't done that stuff. I mean, we're getting there. We are getting there. Boom, 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 do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, folks. I think we're just going to call it there. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Middleman70, appreciate that 22 months on Twitch. Getting close to 2 years. Thank you so much for the continued support. That was an interesting one. We had a valid crash out, in my opinion, on the eVTOL. The eVTOL sucks. It wasn't. It was cool at first, but it was not. There's nothing like having the feeling that you're not in control of what you're flying. And that's what I felt with that. So maybe we'll return to it and try it again another day. I'll set up my stupid controls for the LHI or whatever the hell it was called. But thank you all. Tom H2112, 66 months. You have a good night as well. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. I'll see ya soon.